What's up, YouTube? We're back. We have a great show for y'all. We have a bunch of
some deep questions.
Yeah. So yeah. We're back, y'all. So.
All right, y'all. Yeah, we appreciate you guys tuning in with us again. Once again, like he said, these questions are a little deeper than what we've had before, but they're very interesting. And you know what? Your love doctor's gonna answer the questions. All right, y'all. Before we get started, you know what we always expect you guys to do. Right down low, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you comment, like. It doesn't matter if it's a thumbs up or thumbs down. We appreciate all feedback. That's the only way that we can strive for greatness. We appreciate you guys to the fullest. We appreciate you guys for tuning in, coming back. And then we definitely appreciate all the feedback. So we're going to jump right in today. Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday.
We're going to start with the questions. Y'all ready? You ready?
Ready.
I'm ready. All right, so question number one. While dating and living with someone, should there be a curfew? In my opinion, I'm going to answer that first. I think that it shouldn't necessarily be a curfew, but it should be a respecting. I think that if you live together, I think if you are in a committed relationship, no one should have to tell you what time you should come home. You should automatically know it's a respect thing and you should come home at a decent time, you know?
Yeah, true. I agree with you too. I don't feel like, once you move in with someone, you start living with someone, that y'all have to sit down as adults and say, look here. You can go out, but you need to be at home at 11 o'clock, or the club closes at 2, you need to be home at 2:15. I don't think it should come to that. I think as a respectful, mature person, individual, you have an inner clock. You know what you want from your individual, from your significant other, you give that to them. So, be respectful about the time frame. You don't need to be told what time to come home, but you should know what time is a good time to come home.
Yeah, I agree. I think that you shouldn't have to be told, hey, you need to be home by this time and all of that. I think that you should automatically know that you have a significant other, and I know it's getting late. I don't care who you with, say, your homeboys, homegirls, whoever you with, well, we know you gotta go. We single, so we can stay out, but we understand you gotta go home. It ain't about being controlled. It ain't about being told what to do. It's a respect thing. It's like an automatic thing in a relationship.
But let me piggyback on that, cause at the same time, and I agree with but if you know that you're staying out a little longer or you're going somewhere else, there's nothing wrong with saying or texting and say, look here, for instance, Kim, me and Damon and Chia about to go to a Waffle House and get something to eat. That's just being respectful. I'm not saying I'm not saying you need to check in, but be respectful.
I agree. And when you go to the Waffle House, to make it even better, bring me something back, and I'm definitely not gonna be mad. Like, bring me, an omelet or something, But it's all about respect. On the real, it's all about respect.
Yeah.
And and when you made that commitment, or you decided to move in with someone, or be in a relationship, then that was a part of it. There's things that go with being in a relationship and living together, and that's one of the things. I hope that understand. Come home at a decent time.
Yeah.
Point blank. Period. All right. And number 2, can friends have a sexual relationship and still keep it on a friendship level? They can't? You don't think so?
I think it can go on for so long, then someone's gonna catch feelings. It might go, say, 7 years, and you're like, okay, 7 years, we doing good, we in this, but somewhere, someone along the way is gonna catch feelings. I truly believe it can be the slightest feeling. It can be your feelings during the holidays, during a birthday, just something. But I think someone somewhere is gonna catch feelings.
You know what, on this, honestly, I have to disagree. Normally I agree with you on everything. I have to disagree on this, because if we friends and we have our boundaries already set, we know it's not going anywhere, it's just a friendship thing, I think friends can be friends and have a sexual relationship, on just a sex thing, and still be friends. I don't think anybody gonna catch feelings if it's understood. I don't want to be with you. You don't want to be with me. But you know, you got that WAP and you got that.
Hold on,
you
but
know,
it's not that I don't want to be with you or you don't want to be with me. It's just that
we're friends. We don't want to mess up our friendship. You know, like, okay, let me not say that. Let me just say, if we both know and it's understood, this is what it is. You know, I'm doing my thing, you doing your thing, but every now and then we meet in the middle and, you know, do what we do, but keep it
so
on that level.
You think there's two individuals.
We started out as friends. Oh, but you caught feelings. That's what happened. You caught feelings.
First of all, two things. We say we're gonna use us as an example.
Okay. But you did catch feelings. You did. You too. We caught feelings. Go ahead. Okay, but anyway, do you? So he doesn't think that two individuals can be friends.
I do. I think so, but only for so long. I don't think it can be a ongoing to where, you know, once it ends, we both, you know, break and, you know, we going. I think someone in that, you know, agreement is going to catch feelings. I truly do. It can be the guy, you know, he can be. I do believe eventually someone's going to catch feelings.
I think that it's a possibility, but I think that if it's understood and you not checking into that person, making it seem like a relationship, you know, hey, I'm going out with blah, blah, blah. Let me tell you how my date went. You know, or whatever. But if you catering to that person's feelings, then you giving them hope. That's where feelings come in. When there's no hope, like when we lay down together, you get up and go. You don't get breakfast. You don't get to cuddle. We do, and we keep it moving. Ain't no feelings there. It's understood.
All right.
So, I mean,
I feel what you're saying. We agreed to disagree on this one.
Okay, well, I hope y'all can figure it out, but me, I think it can happen.
So you would be in a relationship to where you was just a sex partner?
It's not a relationship. It's a friendship.
But it's a sex relationship. That's what it is. It's just a sexual relationship. It's not a, you know, committed relationship, but it's a sexual relationship. That's still a relationship. So well, you can do that.
Yeah, I can do that. I mean, that's what my plan was for you, but you caught feelings and, you know, here we are today.
Okay.
No, if it's real talk, if it's understood and this is what it is, then yeah, you know, but eventually I'm gonna want something more. And but I don't want it from you, or I don't want it from my friend. I don't want it from them because it's understood. I'm still gonna be looking for that one person. Once I find that person that's for me, then me and my friend ain't gonna do that no more.
Okay, but you saying that you and I started out like that, then I caught feeling. We never started out as sexual.
We started out as friends, and then we had sex.
But it's not like
then we kept being friends.
Let me talk.
Okay, sorry.
It's not like we agreed that we're gonna be just sexual.
We didn't agree to that, of course not. But in the beginning,
well, of course not.
In the beginning, we were friends. You was my bartender.
That's how our relationships start off. They start off as friends first. Then, okay. You know, okay, let's go to the next one, because.
Okay.
Good luck.
Because we didn't answer that right?
No, I answered it. We both answered, but I just think that it can happen, but only for so long.
Only for so long. But here's the thing, though. When you say for so long, what I'm saying is, you can continue to be friends and have sex with that person just as friends, but yet you can still be going on dates with other people. And then you know that there's nothing going to come between you and your friend because y'all already established that. So.
But that's where I'm going at, that you might not, you understand that nothing's going to come, but the other individual is going to catch feelings out. You can't control how this person feels about you.
Yeah, especially if they got that WAP.
Stop saying that word. You said that in the last video, but I understand what you're saying. But yeah, someone's going to catch feelings, I think. It can be the slightest amount of feelings, but someone's going to catch feelings.
But yeah, even if you have a friendship, that's true. If there's a friendship, you love that person. So yeah, there's going to be some type of feelings, but at the same time, you can still do what you do, and you know, I mean, anyway.
Good luck.
All right, good luck, y'all. Number 3. Does longer the relationship means better the relationship? That's a good question. I like that.
I don't think so. I don't think so, because there's too many long-term relationships that actually, end in divorce or separation. Someone, for instance, someone can be married for, say, 23 years and they can separate later on in life. They can divorce later on in life. But at the same time, they can be 23 years in and be miserable. Just because it's a long-term relationship doesn't mean it's a happy relationship. I personally know people who've been in a relationship, have kids, multiple kids, set up great 401ks, saving plans, the whole nine. They've established things together, but yes, they're miserable. You can be in a relationship, say, 37 years, but you and your partner, y'all don't communicate no more. Everything now is done basically routine. So the long relationship to me doesn't necessarily mean the better relationship. Now, the more you put into it as time goes on, you can make it grow, make it exciting, still fun, but don't just think that, they've been together 55 years, so they got to be happy. They know the secret of life. No, not necessarily. They can be miserable. They can be stuck in a situation they don't, not happy in, and they so comfortable or used to what their lifestyle to where they don't want to go nowhere.
You know what? That's a great point. Because it goes back to one of our earlier videos. It doesn't matter how long you've been together, always date. Continue to date, because you can be in a long-term relationship and you can be there because of what you've invested in that relationship. We have a house together, we have grandkids, we have kids together, we have this and that together. But at the same time, you can be in that relationship and not love that person, or be in love with that person anymore. My main thing is, when you're in a relationship, you got to still like that person. They say love is the key. You can love anybody. I love my neighbor. You know what I'm saying? You got to like that person. You got to like that person. You got to enjoy that person. And that's where it comes in at. You got to still date. You can't get comfortable in your relationship no matter how long you've been together. You got to still do things. What I always say. The same way you got them is the same way you got to keep them. You know what I'm saying? Don't change up. Don't get comfortable. Don't stop getting your hair done. Stop getting your hair cut, getting a big pop belly, laying on the couch and doing nothing. Because you know why? He or she going to start looking elsewhere for what's missing at home. So that doesn't make it better because it's longer. It just makes it more miserable because it's longer. But if you like that person, keep it spicy. Do things different. Bring in excitement. Make it fun. Don't just make it, we've been together. We're celebrating our 30 years. I've heard people I've talked to, and I know we're going long on this, but I've heard people say, oh yeah, when is our anniversary? When are we giving? They can't even remember that time. I'm telling you, our anniversary is in July. Starting in March, we already planning after we planned his big birthday. But we've already planning for what we're going to do for our anniversary. You got to keep it spicy no matter what. Don't get comfortable. That's my main thing. Number 4, and I hope that helps you guys. Number 4, my girlfriend and I have been together since high school. We've never been with anyone else. To me, our sex life is basic and routine, and I think she feels the same way. What should I or we do? Very good question. I love that. I love it. Once again, it goes back to keeping it spicy, trying new things. Like I told you guys in the first, second, or however many videos it was, I'm trisexual. I try anything. You feel me? Go ahead, Doc.
First of all, I agree with her. At the same time, y'all been together since high school, and y'all only been with each other. Y'all should know each other. You should know each other's
That's what makes it great.
Thoughts, the inner feelings, and anything like that. Don't be afraid to suggest new things or ask questions. Because, like I said, what you're feeling, the other person might be feeling. Start off with movies. Watch adult movies. And lingerie. Slowly bring new things into your bedroom. It can be
different atmospheres too.
Different atmospheres, whether it be
put me on the counter in the kitchen and baby, cook my body with some ice cream.
That, but also too, since y'all been together, y'all want to grow together, experience things together. So like I said, don't be afraid to suggest things, bring up things. Go to adult video stores, pick out a movie, pick out some lube, some cream, some
just different
bondage.
things.
Yeah, just anything.
Not just the same wheelbarrow or turn around or
Wheelbarrow.
none of that. You know how they call the wheelbarrow, they hold legs up. Not that same old.
Hold on, but at the same time, experience this together. You know, please don't be afraid to talk to your loved one. Like I said, if you feel like you're afraid, you might be missing out on something. Cause like I said, they might be thinking the same thing, or they might want to try something different. So
They might go look for something different.
What do you mean?
You know, they bored.
Yeah, but I don't always want to think that someone's gonna go find something outside the home. You know.
But here's the thing, that shouldn't be the case, because I agree with you. Everybody should be able to have that communication with one another and tell them, this is what I want. I want something different. But some people don't have that. Some people will go looking, you know. I mean, we just keeping it real.
Yeah,
like,
true,
you know,
true,
some people will
look
for what's missing, you know. And we uncut and raw. We keep it real.
And if you bring it up with your significant other, you never know. They might be the biggest freak that you have ever came in contact with. But you got, talk. You got to talk. What's your take?
My take is the same thing. I agree with you. Like, I mean, everything you just said, I don't really have no input on that, because you said it. It's all about communication. I don't know how many shows that you've watched of ours, but we always say talk, communicate, comprehend, and compromise. Those are the 4 main things to keep the relationship. I mean, besides, number 1, your foundation is God, but besides that, you have to be able to do that. If you can't talk with your significant other, there's bigger problems than just being bored.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
And don't be shy or too nervous, because y'all as a couple, y'all are one. Y'all are one. Mm-hmm. So even if it might be embarrassing or you might be shy, speak on it. She or he might be like, hey, I agree with you. I'm glad you brought this up. Let's talk about this.
Because I'm feeling the same.
Yeah. He or she might come and have some suggestions. Some crazy suggestions. So.
Hey, but whatever it is, do it. Like, have fun with it. If you don't like it.
Not whatever.
It is. Be trisexual. Whatever it is, do it. Experience it at least once. If you don't like it, say it. Oh, that wasn't for me. I ain't about that. You know what I'm saying? But you experienced it, and you experienced it with your loved one, with your partner. I think
I like that.
Have fun with it. Don't just be so traditional, so what the world feels, And I hope that helps. If not, if you need some little extra boost to it, call me. All right,
she always say call me.
Call me. Number 5. Really? My wife is sexy and fine, but her mom, aunts, and female cousins are pretty thick, as in heavy. Should I be worried? What the?
Let me answer this.
Please do.
Yes, you should be worried. You should be. No, I'm saying this. I'm gonna tell you why. You should be worried, but at the same time, you can semi can control the situation. And what I say about. No, because I will just bring up a lady I know personally that has females in her family.
Who's the lady? Who's the lady?
Somebody I know personally that has.
Who's somebody you know personally? Because we know all the same people. Who you know?
She from Dallas. She
from
Dallas.
Whatever.
But you can semi-control the situation. What I mean by that is that you can control what you eat at home, or how you prepare food at home, or the ingredients at home, or when y'all go out to eat, you can control.
But
hold on.
I'm sorry.
You can control where y'all go, the portions, the food. If the family is pretty thick, you can't control their household, but you can somewhat control your household. Like how the food is prepped. Is it baked? Is it air fried? Is it fried in grease? So you can change up things to help. Her not get that big.
I totally disagree with him. Let me tell you why. Because first and foremost, if you're not the cook of the house, you can't control that. If her family, surely, if her family is a little thicker than what she is, you can throw some little shade here and there and say, your mama, you know. But anyway, here's the thing. She should not want to be like her mama and her sisters or her cousins or her aunts. You know, she should know herself, like, okay, I'm getting a little thick here, but or whatever. Don't control the food or whatever. You can make suggestions, baby, let's go to the gym together and things like that. But if you're not the cook, you can't control what's being eaten at the house. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you see your girl getting thick and you don't like thick girls or whatever, then say something to your girl. I don't really think that her family has anything to do with it. I mean, because my cousins and my family are pretty thick, but I'm thick too. So I mean,
but that go back to what I said semi-control. But at the same time, you can't control the situation. You don't have to bring up the gym for her to lose weight. Like I said, you can actually start. It's about your intake.
Right, but let me just say this real quick. Check yourself first, and then you can, you know, because you might be a little thick your damn self, right, you know. So it'll be something that y'all would have to do together. You can bring it up. You know, you got guys that like thick chicks. You like guys that got thin chicks. You like guys that have like medium chicks. So once you've already expressed to your chick how you like her, then it's up to her on how she gonna be. You know, it ain't got nothing to do with her family.
You shouldn't have to express to her, because when you met her, say she was this weight, but over time, say like every Sunday, one of her aunts cooks at her house. Everybody go to the aunt's house and cook.
That then, one meal on Sunday, you make her thick.
I said every Sunday. But then after y'all leave your aunt's house, y'all go back to y'all house and eat a Sunday meal. But what I'm saying is that, okay, thick women run in that family, but you can semi-control the situation. If she like, you know, I don't want to do this, I don't want to get to that, you don't have to bring up, I'm not talking about you.
I know you ain't talking about me because you like thick chicks.
But you can...
What?
Hold on.
Agree.
I agree.
Oh, okay.
But you can't control what y'all eat at home, what restaurants y'all go to, subliminally. Hold on.
That's right.
Okay. But...
Subliminal.
Okay. But hold on, what was I
gonna... You're not going to be able to just take my plate and put it like a little bit on my plate and tell me, no, you can't, you got a portion control. No, that's not how that
I'm not portion control for as how much I put on your plate, but for portion control of how much we cook, or even when we go out to eat, how much we order. That's portion control. Not like, okay, you only take this little bit right here. Not like that.
But you saying that you can control that. You, like the guy can semi-control that.
Yes.
You can't control what a woman eats or how she eats, and that's kind of like controlling, like in the relationship.
No,
I don't think that.
No, controlling is what I'm talking about as far as what we bring in the house to cook and how we prepare it. That helps with the, putting on weight, I think.
Anyway, okay, so I disagree with you on that. I feel like I feel like if she want to be fat, she gonna be fat. If she don't want to be fat, she ain't gonna be fat. I mean,
some people don't want to be fat. Things happen gradually to where they put on weight and they stop exercising or stop being active. I don't think.
But it just sounds wrong coming from a male. Controlling what she's gonna eat, and
so you taking it the wrong way for when I say control. I'm talking about controlling the food, not controlling what you eat, but controlling what we eat.
Stop saying we. We not talking about us.
That person, he will have to do it. Now, don't get me wrong. He can't be 5'4" and weighing 280 and trying to say what he's worried about his girl. But at the same time, it is we. But I'm not like controlling.
Yeah, but you're saying we like. Wait, did you send this question?
No, that wasn't me. But I understand what you're talking about though.
Because me and my family are all thick.
Yeah, but that was not I.
Anyway, next question. So is being dead in the bed a deal breaker?
No. Over time, yes. Over time, it can be a deal breaker.
All right, so this was one of the questions. This was piggyback from the last question. I mean, one of the other questions on the last video. As for me, dead in the bed is a deal breaker because if you can't make things happen in the bed, then I don't need you. Like, if you just gonna lay there and I gotta do all the work to make, you know, me get to where I need to be, then I don't need you.
Well, how can you say that? Because our sexual, you know, it hasn't always been as.
Stop saying always, like you keep using us like.
Because that's the only example I can use.
But you act like I was once upon of a time dead in the bed.
I could use another example. Many time that we
Man, go on, man, go on, you.
No, but that's an example.
For me, I think being dead in the bed is a deal breaker for the simple fact, if you gonna just lay there and not do what you need to do on your part, then I don't need you. I can take care of it all by myself.
But dead in the bed is from last question is not just being, I guess, vocal or, you know, showing something. Now that person, they can be a great sex partner for as how it feels and, you know, the chemistry, but they just be quiet. So you saying that you can be in love with someone, y'all do all this together and in bed, he still pleases you, but he just don't make no noise. So that's a deal breaker?
It's the noise. So for you, it's the noise and a conversation in the bed. Dead in the bed to me means just dead. Like, ain't no action, no nothing.
So
like,
that's a deal breaker for you?
That's a deal breaker for me. If you can't bring me to where I need to be, then I don't need you.
Okay, that person is bringing what she wants or needs. I'm talking, but he just ain't doing no, like, you know, okay, no turnover, no, he ain't doing all that.
No, that's not, I'm saying just laying there. Not, my thing is throwing it back, interacting, things like that is what I'm talking about.
But the man, if he's dead in bed, he just quiet. He still got to do the motion. The man still, it's not like he just laying there every single time on his back and you just tapping up and down on him. He's doing his part. Okay, this is another one that we agree to disagree.
Okay, because for you, it's not a deal breaker. You could just, like, you know, just get it on while she's a door.
But I think we have a different understanding of dead in bed. That's what I think.
So for me, it's a deal breaker. For him, it's not a deal breaker.
Not right off the bat, you know.
Well, not right off the bat. Not 3
we
months. We don't want to talk about that. All right, number 7. I'm a happily married female, but lately I've been having some bisexual thoughts. So you are happily married, but you're thinking, you know what? Become trisexual. Don't have bisexual thoughts. Become trisexual, and then you can try anything. You don't like it? Cool. You know, but whatever you do, do it with your partner. That's what I think. I think that if that's your thought, if you want to experience that, don't go out and do it on your own. Do it with your partner, you know, or whatever. Maybe there may be something that, you know, but just don't be dead in the bed when you try it. What do you think about that?
I agree with you. I don't have nothing to say about that, but I totally agree with you.
All right. This is the last question, number 8. I'm sleeping with my best friend's girl. Should she tell... Oh, wait, that's a little deep. Yeah. I'm sleeping with my best friend's girl. Should she tell her boyfriend or should I tell him? You want to answer or you want me to answer?
You can go first on that one.
On this one, first of all, I think both of y'all are wrong for doing it. So both of y'all tell him. You know, I'm not sure what's come about to make y'all decide, okay, we need to tell him or whatever. Maybe y'all planning on being together, making it work for y'all, but whatever the case may be, I don't think she should tell him by herself, and I don't think he should tell his friend by himself. Y'all did it together, y'all tell him by himself. And friend, let me know how this go, because they filed.
Yeah, that is a deep question, but at the same time, I agree with, you know, if y'all doing this together, y'all should tell him together. I don't know what brought on the fact that y'all start messing with each other. I don't know how long the boyfriend and the girlfriend been together, but as a friend, you shouldn't even intervene. If she came on you, you should have killed it right then and there.
Yeah.
You know, you should have been mad enough not to even approach her if it was, you know,
Especially if that's your friend.
Yeah, but at the same time, y'all both doing dirt. Y'all both should, give him the news. And at the same time, whatever comes out of it, once y'all tell him, y'all ask for it. But good luck to y'all on that one.
Good luck to y'all. Anyway, we appreciate you guys for tuning in. We love you guys as always, and we will see y'all when we see you. We out.